Have you ever felt surrounded by problems like there's no way out? It's a sensation many of us are familiar with. Today, we're going to delve into a passage that speaks to this very feeling, Psalm 3. This is not just any psalm, but one deeply rooted in personal struggle, as it was written by David during a time of great turmoil, when he found himself fleeing from his own son Absalom. Let's set the stage. Picture David, a man of great power and influence, suddenly finding himself in a position of vulnerability and fear. His world was crumbling around him, his own flesh and blood turning against him. Yet in this moment of despair, David turns to a source of unwavering strength and security: God. Psalm 3 is a prayer of deliverance, a testament to David's faith and trust in God, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. It's a powerful message that resonates even today, reminding us that no matter how dire the circumstances, we are not alone. Now let's dive deeper into the verses of Psalm 3. The first verse of Psalm 3 says, "Lord, how many are my foes? How many rise up against me?" This verse sets the stage for the entire psalm. It's a cry of desperation from David, who finds himself surrounded by enemies, both physical and metaphorical. But notice, his first instinct isn't to cower or run, it's to call out to God. As we move on to verse 2, many are saying of me, God will not deliver him. We see the doubt and skepticism of those around David. They question his faith and God's power to save. Yet David remains unshaken, a testament to his unwavering faith. Verse 3 is where we witness a shift. But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts my head high. Here, David acknowledges God as his protector, the one who uplifts him. It's a beautiful image of trust and reliance on divine protection. In verse 4, I call out to the Lord, and he answers me from his holy mountain. David shares his personal experience of God's response. It's not just a theological belief, but a lived experience of God's faithfulness. Verse 5 and 6, I lie down and sleep. I wake again, because the Lord sustains me. I will not fear, though tens of thousands assail me on every side, are about peace in the midst of danger. Even when faced with overwhelming odds, David finds rest and courage in God's sustaining power. The final verse, Arise, Lord, deliver me, my God, strike all my enemies on the jaw, break the teeth of the wicked, is a bold prayer for deliverance. David is not asking for a peaceful resolution, he's asking for a decisive victory. It's a powerful ending to a psalm filled with raw human emotion and divine interaction. This brings us to the end of Psalm 3, but what does it all mean? Psalm 3 is not just a cry for help, it's a testament of faith. This sacred hymn, penned by King David, serves as a beacon of hope, a reminder of divine protection, even when the odds seem insurmountable. It's an assertion of unshakable trust in God, a trust that withstands the trials of life. Psalm 3 teaches us the power of prayer, the essence of surrendering our fears, our anxieties to the Almighty. In the throes of adversity, when foes rise and challenges abound, it calls us to turn to God for deliverance, to find solace in His protection. It's a testament to the strength that comes from faith, a strength that can turn the tide of the most dire circumstances. But most importantly, Psalm 3 is a testament to the peace that surpasses all understanding, the peace that comes from knowing that God is our shield, our glory, the lifter of our heads. It's a call to embrace this peace, to rest in the assurance that God is in control, that our salvation is secure in His hands. Remember, no matter how many foes rise up against you, your salvation comes from the Lord. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the Bible.